What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Kiwan, and I am back with the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 17 premiere opener, Episode 1, A Warm Welcome. Before I start, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell button so you can be updated on every video I drop. Make sure y'all like the videos so I can stay in the algorithm. All right, let me just start here. Shout out to Shamia for snagging an Airwick commercial. Yeah, shout out to you. And I just want to say this in regards to Shamia. Her song Never Ever Had that stays on my playlist. I literally know that song front to back, back to front. But I don't like Shamia. However, okay, I will give props when props is due. Okay, so let's just start, y'all, because we start the opening with first Cynthia walking on to a big screen, sitting in a chair with her back turned, talking about what else is new. Girl, something is new because something looked different on your face, but whatever. We have Cynthia back as the auntie / friend of. Child, I guess, come on in, sit down, eat your food. Okay, she's gonna be back. She won't correct everybody, but she'll correct some people. So look forward to that. Okay, so we start the episode with all the montage. Well, with Phaedra's montage with her and her son, I think it's Aiden, was talking about him finding her somebody like Drake. I'm like, okay, but we like Aiden. We have always loved Aiden. Okay, ever since his mama put that pickle in his daddy's mouth and she was pregnant and she didn't know. I don't know when this baby do. We've always loved baby Aiden and all 12 of his 13 birthday cakes for his first birthday. Okay, so Kelly daughter is off to college. The oldest one, I really forgot her name, but shout out to her for going to Spelman. My cousin went to Spelman, and shout out to my cousin. Okay, that's not what this is about, but anyway. So we start the episode with Angela and Charles. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this: he is not Charles over here. He Charles, Chawls, Charles. Okay, Charles, your lunch is ready. Okay, so Angela is on the grill making burgers because she said she was the best cook. But last season, I remember her distinctly saying Charles was the best cook. But fine girl, okay, Angela, aka Fangela. Okay, I don't be hot like that, but if y'all bought y'all fans, drop it in the comments below. Let me know. Put some fans in the comments or whatever. Okay, so Angela lets us know that her and Charles are stronger than ever, and I feel like that is just a standard housewife update for the married couples. Okay, after they came back for something, a mess, and they come back next season, we are better than ever. Okay, nobody says that more. Nobody used to say that more than Ashley Darby. Okay, anyway, Angela was like, listen, I'm hot, go get me one of my Fangelas. Okay, period. That's how you do it. So Charles, we found out Charles started a podcast. He said they was like asking him about him and Angela first getting married or whatever, and he was like, I was drugged. And Angela, was like, they discussed it. Charles apologized, and case closed. Angela says she's not going to shut down any rumors about her or her marriage, her husband. She says she don't give a fuck. Okay, after she gonna address the stuff that had happened with her husband at the end of this episode, but we'll get there. Charles is just an old honorary man. Okay, it's like he lived to drag this lady through the mud, but he loved this lady, but he dragged this lady through the mud. I don't know. Moving along, Portia and K. Michelle, peach juice and pudding. Okay, peach juice And Puddin' is here. Okay, last time we seen Puddin' was over in LA. Okay, Love and Hip Hop, LA. Okay. So Puddin', aka Kate Michelle, is doing a photo shoot for her country album. And I want to point out that she is being shot by no other than Derek Blanks. Okay, the photographer in Atlanta. Okay, if y'all don't remember Derek Blanks, he did just this past season, he did Jackie's scrub line. And y'all remember season 2 of Housewives of Atlanta, he did everybody's alter ego photo shoot. Okay, I don't know if y'all remember that far back, but I just want y'all to know that is Derek Blanks. He be on Facebook. He does the photos with Mimi Faust, Zinga, the one from Zatima, and Takara. Like, he does different photo shoots with them, and it's AI. I think it's like more like AI appropriate or something, but they're really, really cute. Okay, I want Derek to shoot me one day, but hey, we gotta get there. Anyway, somebody send this to Derek. So, Portia says she knows Kate through, over the years. Their worlds have collided, and people say they look alike. Girl. Okay. She said, we've done movies together. Portia, y'all did one movie. I watched that movie. I'm not even finna do no comparison, but we ain't even going there. However, they did one movie together. It was actually good. I want to say Portia was a police, and I think it was Single Black Female 3. I thought it was that, but I don't think Portia's in that one. It was another one. But they both are in the movie. It was really good. It's on Lifetime or Tubi. It's on one of those movies. So anyway, K. Michelle comes. She reads her resume. We know that she is impressive. She is an impressive bitch. Okay? This just shake on the table. Don't shake unless you want to get shook. Welcome. Okay? Welcome. Okay? That's all I have to say. I'm happy to see Kate. Okay? I am happy to see Kate. So apparently she's still getting pushed back for, country singing. I hope that stopped, because I remember her saying this before, that she was having issues. And so I'm assuming once Beyonce kicked through that door, then I think it was really okay for her. But again, it's like Portia said, it derived from us. And this is another thing that they've stolen and coined it theirs. She wasn't lying. So anyway, Portia talks about her divorce. I'm going to say this as nice as I can. Because Portia, and I just don't need y'all to let her get away with this. This hoe is a dickhead. Bitch, we don't care about this divorce. We glad the nigga divorced you. We glad you divorced him. Girl, because if it's sympathy, you ain't gonna get it from me. Now, if you guys are Portia stans or fans, you're gonna be mad at me a lot of times. But I will take up for her when she's right. If you are Phaedra, in my Funky Dineva voice, fans, will sling that hoe every chance I get. Kelly, Shamina, Shalaya, shout out to Angela. Okay. Yeah. I didn't really have much for everybody today, but I got a little something. But I'm just saying, these are the people that I don't like. Okay. When she talked about her divorce, I telling y'all, I tuned out, because this was some bullshit. The way you got him was some bullshit, and I can't fuck with her on that level. So let's move it along. So K. Michelle is married to a dentist, Caston. Y'all remember he was on, was it Couples Retreat or one of the VH1 shows. I did watch it. Um, and I'm just wondering because they got married 2 months ago. So did you marry him before filming? Did you marry him for filming? And this is just me asking. You knew you were going to be on the show, so you wanted to come on the show married. And if you did, that is okay. But that's just a question that I have. And these are things that I think. So K Michelle, she said she was mad because Portia was letting her know who all was going to be at her party. Portia invited her to her situation couples uncoupled dinner. I don't know. And so she asked who was going to be there, and she ran down everybody's name. And K Michelle said that basically she's mad because Rashida, Toya, and all them hoes judged her when she was being assaulted by the fuckboy Memphis. Okay? All I gotta say is you're doing way better than them, and it's fuck them, and you come on and you do your shit, and that's just it. Like Portia, I like the fact that Portia affirmed her in that moment. I wasn't mad about that, but like I said, you've been going away from these hoes for a long time. You're married. Your nigga ain't dragging you. I hope not. But your nigga ain't dragging you through the mud like one of them niggas. We can't say that about Toya husband because we kind of like red over here. Okay. But what they thought, what they think is really null and void at this point. So it really is fuck Rashida and her earring husband. Okay. You're surpassed them. So let's move forward. Anyway, Shamia and Kelly. Okay, surround sound. I want to say that's what I was calling her last season in my reviews. Surround sound. Anyway, these two hoes are besties. Okay? Baby, hold on. Shamia mama looks really, really great. Kelly's daughter, they talk about Kelly's daughter heading off to Spelman. Shamia makes her daughter a basket. And in the basket, she put wine, condoms, a pregnancy test, all of the things in the basket. So Kelly felt like it was way too much. I don't feel like it was too much. I don't think it was enough. Like, get one of them Plan B pills, something like a bunch of condoms, because you just don't know. You just don't know. She should have got her some pepper spray. She should have got, because people they be on these college campuses, doing the most. And even if she wanted to explore, I think I said this on another review, explore her lady parts with a lady. They have condoms. I'm learning that they have condoms made for women. So yeah, I don't think it was too much. If you do, drop it down in the comments. But hey, I feel how I feel. You want them to be prepared, and I'm pretty sure Kelly's daughter is really sound, and she's headed out to parties, and she's headed to these Morehouse parties, and a lot of people. The unfortunate thing is a lot of parents have not taught their kids boundaries, respect, safe sex. Like, these are things that some kids still just don't know. And a lot of times they are a product of their environment, and sometimes they go off to college. They are fortunate to get scholarships and go off to college. And, some of them are not taught home training. Some are taught survival. So it was their hard work or whatever it was they did in school that got them afforded scholarships, but sometimes the common sense, the right, knowing the right and the wrong, doing the right thing, don't always click. And I'm not acting like I'm so above as a parent, but I'm saying these are things that happen. And you have some parents who have put such a tight leash on their kids. Soon as they get away from their parents, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna wild the fuck out. And that's just true tea. Like, I'm just saying. Anyway, I didn't think it was a big deal. So Shamia has a rum company in Grenada. Grenada? Is it Grenada? Yes. So that is so good for Shamia. Like, it would be great. I have a name, y'all, and it would be great for, I wish I can have a rum company, or to be able to afford to venture out and start my own business. There is one particular thing that I want to do, a couple things that I want to do, but it's funding and all of the things. And so, yeah. Anyway, but I'll get there and I will share with y'all one day. Anyway, but I tell y'all, Shamia is so damn goofy. She tells Kelly that was it her confessional? So after the reunion, Shamia looked back at the reunion. She wasn't really able to process everything in real time. So I think that's why she was slow on her reads. It looked like she was getting her ass whooped. Okay? It looked like she was really getting her ass handed to her at the reunion, and she was. So when she looked back, she seen the things that Portia had said about her and to her. And so she texts Portia, to kind of rehash to talk about the situation. And it was what she did. She said, well, I can't say it, but I'm going to mime it. And so she was like, I said, what is this? What is this, Shamia? That's why you're a dickhead. Okay? This is why. Because you do stupid shit. It was funny, but it was stupid shit. Anyway, it turned into a heated exchange. So Kelly was like, so why is she bringing a man, questioning why Portia was bringing a man, because they got the invitation for her party. And they talked about that. So Kelly was like, why is she bringing a man into Simon's house? Girl, that's not Simon's house. That's her house. And she can do whatever she want to do. Okay? So everybody starts to arrive. And now, in the confessional, different people have questions. Talking about this is, Portia bringing a man in Simon's house. First of all, that's not Simon's house. And if she want to bring a man all up and through there, she can bring a man all up and through there. That ain't his set. That's hers. Okay? Shout out to Anita. Portia got to have a life too. Raggedy bitch. But she got to have a life. And I'm not mad at that. Girl, who? Girl, y'all be trying to police people. That lady ain't married. He gone. His big fat wide back ass is gone. Okay, he was deported. Okay, so we don't care. We don't care. We don't care what happens to him because he's a bitch ass nigga. Okay, so anyway, Drew arrives. I just want y'all to know that I'm possibly going to be willing for Drew when she not acting real goofy. Okay? She had a little goofy moment here and there today, but not too much. Okay? Not too much. Because I'm going to tell y'all this. Everybody always came for Drew. Drew had 2 windmills. So if she say something to you, y'all can go to hell. Not y'all, but them y'all on the show. So yeah, if she want to say something, she can say something. All the times, everybody has came for Drew. And if she say something, she doing too much. If she don't say nothing, you're not doing enough. So I'm going to ask you, where is Gerald? Petty or not? Because last time, you talked about me. Bitch, I don't like you and you don't like me. Anyway. Sorry, y'all. So anyway, Ralph, raggedy peanut head ass, is still in the basement. Okay? The people under the stairs. Okay? You need to put some stuff in the basement. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be mean. But I'm sure that this is before, the divorce. I mean, yeah, the divorce and the I guess the concluding proceedings, or I don't know what they call it, but before they came to a conclusion. So I think that is still ongoing. Black is on her phone on FaceTime, and girl, Black is not that cute. Ralph looks way better than Ralph. I mean, Black. I'm going to say that, even though we hate Ralph, we don't like Ralph. But why do you have this man on this phone for 3 whole hours? And you keep saying, that's my friend. Surely he's the same kind of friend that Ty was. Okay, the same kind of friend that was. Okay, and apparently he must be so busy that y'all don't do this. Y'all do this. That's sign language for phone sex. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me just get through this review. So, Chi Chi is back. Y'all know the man that Phaedra had signed a contract to be her boyfriend. He is on his 3rd season of reality TV, and he is back. He has signed his contract with Phaedra for whatever he's supposed to be doing with Phaedra. Okay? Yeah. So, K. Michelle introduced her husband to Portia. Listen, girl, watch your husband. Okay? Okay? So, K. Michelle said she went on Queen's Court when I think they split, her and her husband split up. And so that was her basically letting him know, listen, you're not the only fish in the pond. Okay? I could catch a nigga if I want. Okay? You need to step your cookies up. And so she said she was holding his feet to the fire. And I just feel like, if I'm not going to make you marry me. If you don't want to marry me, you know what? Let me say this. For people who want to get married, and if you're with somebody who's not sure and they need all of this time, find somebody who actually wants to be married, because then you won't spend a lot of your time trying to convince this person why y'all should be married or when y'all should be married. Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So Drew said she don't know K. Michelle. Now Drew, you know Berg. You know, who else do she know? You have filmed with people from the Love and Hip Hop. I'm assuming on some of those tubing movies. I'm going to assume that I think you've been in movies with a few of those people. You know K. Michelle. Talking about, I don't know. Nah, Drew. It was like shade, again. But K. Michelle didn't do anything to her. But I will say this, like, you know what Drew said in her confessional? I was like, Drew, now I don't know. But it did seem like them two ladies don't really know each other. Like, personally, they don't know each other. They may have not shared the same space, even though they are singers. But if they don't know each other, they don't know each other. Okay? So Mike arrived. Portia's situationship. Okay? Girl, ain't you a dyke? This hoe. And there ain't nothing wrong with him. Okay? But Portia, girl, anyway, back on the other side of town, Pinky Cole and her husband has arrived at Shamia's house. Pinky Cole's husband looked like my cousin's daddy. Okay, looked like my cousin's baby daddy, her boy's father. But it ain't him. But it looked like him. I'm just saying. So anyway, Pinky has been, everybody was like, oh, he fine. He all right. Shamia's hair, her mullet was cute because I did hear about the mullet, and I don't feel like I have the face to do a mullet, but I think Shamia's mullet was beautiful, and she's waiting on Gerald to arrive. So Kelly arrives at the party with some man, and apparently that man is a hoe. Okay, you know how homeboy be like, it's a punk, it's a hoe. Okay, that man is a hoe, and he is for everybody. Okay, he is community peen apparently. So his name is Trey. Kelly said, that's just my friend. I just got out of a marriage. Hey, wrap it up, sister. Wrap it up. Okay, because Dr. Jackie had just said how them numbers be high. And you don't want no bumps around your coochie in your mouth. And you don't want the package that you can't get rid of. Amen. Praise the Lord. Here we go. So Kelly asked, did she miss all? She was telling, K. Michelle and them, hey, did we miss all the fun? And Charles said, no, we waiting on the other group member, SWV. Bruh, like, it was all about Shamia. So back at Shamia's house, she get a phone call from Gerald. He said that his flight was rerouted. And I kind of feel like you knew Gerald wasn't coming. And I feel like you wanted to be late. And I could be wrong. I feel like you wanted to be late for Portia's birthday. I mean, her situationship dinner. Because she was extremely late for your party. And that pissed you off last season. But I digress. People will hold grudges. That's all I'm saying. People will hold grudges. So finally, Shamia and Pinky Cole arrives. Portia goes to hug Shamia. Kelly said that Pinky... Did I say Pinky Doll or Pinky Cole? Pinky Cole. I think I said Pinky Cole. Kelly said she's not a girl's girl because she tried to get in contact with Pinky and Pinky left her on red. And I'm like, Kelly, that's not her being a girl's girl. That's her not responding to your text or whatever. Yeah, I might want to watch that out. So Pinky and Kay, they are connected. They I don't know if they I know they want. I think it was K. Michelle knows Pinky. Somebody knows somebody. They know that's how they met through this one specific person. Okay, they both are Deltas. Shout out to the Deltas. Okay, because they would never have Uncle Luke, a trick daddy at an event. Shout out to the AKAs. I love y'all. Why them two y'all? What? Girl. Okay, I'm not mad at it. So anyway, Portia have questions. She asked Angela who made the first move in the bedroom. She said Charles. Charles said, "What, me?" So she asked Kay who starts to argue. I mean, which one of y'all started an argument to have makeup sex? And she said her. And he was like, and it be good too. Oh, okay. Portia asked Pinky if her and her husband ever had a public moment. They say yeah. They went to go look at a house. The realtor was downstairs. They was upstairs. They did a 1, 2, 3. And now they got three kids. 3 years. I was like, girl, you did not let that breathe, okay? Pregnancy is tough, okay? So Portia asked Shamia one physical thing to take from the last partner to upgrade the current partner. Shamia said no upgrades are needed. Point blank in a period. Sidebar. Drew, why you keep showing black off to she was everybody? I want y'all to meet black. I want y'all to meet black. Girl. You really trying to put this out there for that to just be your friend. He's my friend. Drew, don't piss me off. Okay? Don't. Now, I'm a windmill for you because I feel like I'm going to have to this season. But don't piss me off. So, anyway, Drew. Oh, before I get there, for the record, both Drew and K. Michelle shaded each other in their confessionals. Was it fun shade to me? Yes. Okay. So yeah. Drew said she didn't know K. Michelle. K. Michelle was talking about how she had this man black in the phone with his Ring camera and and something else. But hey, we're here. I'm just trying to figure out how these hoes about to come to blows. Okay? That's all I want to know. So Drew turns to Shamia and asks, where was Gerald? And Shamia was like, the same place your man at. Shamia, girl. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what is that? Yes, again, I say, if Drew wants to throw shade, I'm gonna let her. It is allowed over here. Because a lot of you bitches, not y'all, but the people on the show over there, everybody wanted to come for Drew. So, if she want to be with the shits, and if that make her lame, then so be it. Okay? So, Shamia is mad. It made me feel like you're really mad because your nigga ain't here, and he always is the only husband that ain't never around. Okay? That's all I'm saying. But I'm hoping, like Married to Medicine, we kind of like these subset of husbands minus Mike. Okay, because I feel like I just want to sing the Ready to Love song, but I'm not. It's like literally right here, ready to come out. It's ready. So anyway, Shamia, she have an attitude. Her and Drew start arguing. Everybody was looking. Portia and Mike apparently haven't been intimate in months. Shamia and Drew, they still have issues apparently. And again, I'm not mad. And it's Shamia. I really don't give a damn. So Shamia says Drew had thrown Angela under the bus. Drew said, I already told her that her receipts aren't receipting. So what the fuck are y'all talking about? And so Portia, the genius, and I'm being a little facetious, gonna say, oh, so you're saying the receipts aren't receipting, meaning you didn't think her receipts are great or something? Bitch, that's what you just said. Miss 265? Okay. So Phaedra said that Drew came into her office. Came into her dressing room. She wanted to get to know Phaedra. And y'all, wait, give me a minute, because this dickhead hoe gonna say she had the gauze, the unmitigated gauze, to say she don't want to get to know anybody who will frame her. Season 9, anybody. Was it 9? Yeah. Baby, I was like, this bitch is a dickhead if I ain't. I do not like Phaedra. Okay? Then, on top of all of that, she gonna say, oh, the girls do something strange they like to do something strange for a little change. This bitch finna act like she's so above. And I'm not even for her loose coochie ass. Okay? I ain't here for it. If she can't give nothing but hemming and humming this season, the bitch gotta go. Okay, she got to go. I don't know which one of y'all hoes on Bravo like her that much, but we all don't like her. I don't like her. My subscribers don't like her. We don't like her. Okay? So anyway, Shamia said, so you don't care. She asked Angela, so you don't care about what your friend doing to you. Shamia, it ain't landing. It ain't landing. Okay? Shit ain't landing. Get the fuck. So Angela said, bitch, I don't care about that. She didn't say that. But I feel like I wanted to say that from Angela to Shamia. She says to Phaedra, it didn't make sense how your person came to me at the Hawks game on some bullshit. Okay? So Phaedra lying ass said she had those tapes ran. Girl! But y'all be fucking talking about Drew be lying? This bitch be lying. Okay? Y'all can say whatever y'all want. I don't care. I really don't care. But y'all have two known liars like the Giselle thing of it all. Giselle and Ashley and Robin. How like these are the type of people y'all keep on these shows. But everybody want to go toe to toe with a Stacey or a Drew. And yes, a lie is bad. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying these bitches hurt people. So do I respect them? Hell no. Hell no. Do I go up for them? Hell no. But if I have to, if somebody wronged them, I will go up for them. I will. But most of the time, no. No, because I don't respect them. So, anyway, Phaedra lying ass said she had those tapes ran and that person did not go to Angela. She said she will show her the tapes. So production asked that hoe if she had the tapes. That hoe said, I didn't look at the tapes, but I did ask for the tapes to be reviewed. Bitch! Sorry. Okay? Raggedy hoes get on my nerves. Right? So, Kay get up. She was like, I don't want to be here. And this is too much. I didn't know this was going to be catty. Ma'am, you just came from Love and Hip Hop. Atlanta in LA. Okay? Where they throw shit at you for less than that. Okay? They fight for less than. Okay? So can I need you to get the fuck with all the grandstanding. Don't come on here with this bullshit. We all grow and we all evolve. But most growing and evolved people don't sit their asses on reality fucking TV. That is for the childish. Okay? And we watch it so we can review it. With that being said, Angela goes outside to get Kate. So Kelly, I feel like I'm projecting my voice. And give me a minute, y'all. I need to calm. Hold on. I feel like I need a Xanax, and I don't even take Xanax and stuff. So y'all, Kelly want to know what's happening between Shamia and Portia in those text messages. Portia said that is between her and Shamia, and she tells Kelly to quit antagonizing her. Shamia, to me, is too quiet in that corner because I feel like you wanted Kelly to ask you when it comes to Portia. I feel like you're very passive aggressive and you don't like to speak up for yourself. But then when it comes to Drew, you mismouth almighty. The way I would bat the piss out of Shamia in her mouth if I was Drew, because who you playing with? You can't even tell this bitch that you still mad at her. You let her probably eat you up in them text messages and you didn't say nothing. Okay? This where the episode ended. Okay? Because there was no resolve. Shamia's still mad at you, girl. The way she was talking about you in her scene with Kelly, that lady, Portia lives rent-free in your head. Okay? Next week, this is where it gets more audacious when Portia confronts Kelly for sleeping with a married man. Bitch, you got some nerve. You ought not ask nobody shit. This lady is single. Okay? You, ma'am, we didn't have a problem with you being single. We had a problem with you. Well, Simon wanted to be, he wasn't for Fallon anyway. So all I'm saying is you got some nerve. Okay, you got some nerve, and nobody couldn't address you last season. And then we finna meet, after we met Mike this week, we finna meet her girlfriend. Okay, yeah. Anyway, with all of that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed my review. I am going to go along with our HOA. We're gonna see how this thing go, and I will see y'all tomorrow for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, y'all. This is your girl Kiwan, reminding you to keep showing up, keep growing, stay true to yourself, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.